Interjection.
Yes, Sarana said something. Interjection. Wow, the part well. I never expected so from you, Ra. What's that? Unexpected. How witty you are. You are very witty. I never expected a fighting from them, Amma. Just now I said they're good boys, intelligent boys, and they kept fighting. I never expected so from you. What's that, Serena? No, I never expected. What's that? Unexpected. What's that? Unexpected. I never expected so, but you are saying so it's unexpected. How witty you are, girls. You are very witty. You are saying unexpected. I don't expect such things from you, ma. Naveen. Who is Naveen? Akbar. No, Naveen. You are Naveen. Come here, Naveen. Naveen. Yes, this boy is Naveen. See? Hey. What is the name of? Naveen. Naveen means Naveen means newness, ma. Yes, newness. Is he new to look around? Yes. Is he new to look? Yes. Yes, new. Nothing new, Ra. Not nothing. As usual, is wearing uniform. No tie. Nothing new. Only Rakesh are new. Yes, these are the new things only. Apart from it, there is no new thing, ma. He is not Naveen. He is Naveen. His name is Naveen. That means new. Always he appears new. Invents something new. Reads something new. Says something new. Writes something new. His name is Naveen, ma. But today there is no newness in him, Ra. He is not new. He is looking old. He is looking old. It's very humorous. His name is Naveen. That means something new. Always does new. And we expect new from him. But today there is no such newness in him, ma. Old, looking old. It's a sad thing. I'm sorry. How humorous, ma. It's new now. It's humorous now. By name Naveen, but no Naveenam in his name. It's very humorous. Yes, go. And you come here. Naveen, you are no, Surya. Yes, what is the name? Surya. Surya means like Suryudu, like the sun. He should blaze, he should burn. He should burn, but he is a bit black in color. There is no Suryudu in him. Do we see any Surya in him? No. By name he is Surya. But do we find any Suryudu in him? No. He is black. He is not burning. He is dim. He is dim in light. So your name is wrong. You are not Surya. So it's very humorous. Is it humorous, Ra? Yes. It's very humorous. By name he is Surya. That means burning. Keeps burning. Surya, what does the sun do, ma? Keeps burning. But is he burning now? No. He is playing. Yes. So he is not burning. Hey, your name is wrong, Ra. Yes. It's humorous. Yes, see, now he runs. Put the chair right. Yes. Yes. Oh, good. Look at this boy. Run fast and here and said, oh, that means got paid. He got paid. So what is oh? What is that oh? Interjection. What is that oh? Interjection. Yes. When you feel pain, you say oh. It's interjection. Can you run like the horse?
Yes.
Yes. Now Surya does something. Yes, it's very right. Let's do it. Hello, it's very humorous. Yes, come on, Surya. I am lucky to have you here. Yes, Surya, take it once more. Read it very well. Yes, right. My name is not Surya, but he is running like a horse.
Once more.
Yes, once more, only once. Yes, yes. Come on, Surya. Come on. Come on. Right. He did it humorously, ma. Yes, build.
Yes.
Build. Start. Yes. That's the. Hey, enough. Horses, ma. Horses run like that, ma. Yes. Stop. It's very humorous. Horses run like that, ma. It's very humorous. Goodbye. My name is Ra. But here, in terms of this, ma, is right. In running like the horse is right. Yes, that's called galloping. What is that called? Galloping. Horses gallop like that, amma. At some stage, they keep all their 4 feet off the ground, amma. Like this, all the feet at a time off the ground. They don't touch the ground, amma. They run like a Surya. Horses run like a Surya. At some time, they keep all the feet, all the 4 feet off the ground. That's called galloping. It's very humorous, ma. Surya did it in humorous way. Yes, sir. And what, ma? Ranganayakulu hit against the stone ground and said, oh, grow. With the pain, no? He got pain. So he said, oh. He said, oh. What's it, oh, ma? And Surya galloped like the horse. And Ranganayakulu groaned with pain, ma. I'm ignorant of Surya's action. He galloped like the horse. I'm ignorant of it, ma. Till today, I don't know about his way of galloping. I'm ignorant of it, ma. I'm ignorant of it. Yes, Appa, come here. Yes, come here. Appa and who more, ma? That guy, come here. Yes. Hey, now stand up. Yes. Hey, stop. Please, Appa. Hey, these 2 boys are. Hello, I said, Amma. These 2 boys are good boys. They never. Just now I said, ma. Hello. Stop. They fought like anything, ma. Humorously they did. Humorously they did dishu. No, these 2 guys humorously did dishu, ma. I'm ignorant of it, Ra. Hello. Stop. They did humorously. You got left. Till today, I'm ignorant about it, Amma. Lakshmikant, I'm ignorant of it, Amma. I never knew about their fighting. I don't know about the Surya's way of galloping. I am ignorant of Surya's doing it. I am ignorant of these boys. I thought they were good, but now they are doing dishum. I am ignorant of it. So ignorant means
Telidu.
I don't know about it. Not knowing amma. I don't know about their way of fighting amma. I thought they are good. Yes. Yes. That's follow me. Ignorant. Grow. Gallop. Oh. Aha. Three. How well you are talking. Aha. Oh. Dinesh, how well you are turning back. Aha. Oh. You are not listening to me. Turning that side, turning this side. Oh, Dinesh. Hey, what is the aha, oh? Interjections. How did the fight, Amma? They fought well. Wow. They did well. Wow. So what is wow, Ra? Yes. Now we go to the lesson. Follow me, ma. Ignorant. Lacking knowledge, ma. I lacked such knowledge, ma, about these two boys. I lacked such knowledge of Surya's doing that is galloping like the horse. Yes, ma. Page number 72. A few years later, war broke out. Break broke broken. Between the Potter's country and a much stronger neighbor. The king immediately gathered a large army. Large into?
Small.
But he realized. Noun form?
Realization.
He realized that it was not strong enough. Strong into?
Weak.
Strong into?
Weak.
Not strong enough to save his country from defeat. He needed. Please save, ma. Saved. The person who saves is called?
Savior.
Savior. Defeat into? Victory.
One.
Win. Or victory. Defeat into? Victory. That means win, one. Win. Otherwise it is victory. Defeat into victory. Follow me. He needed a hero to lead his army. Hero into?
Villain.
In cinema you see villains. So hero into villain. He needed a hero to lead his army. Led. Where could you find such a brave man? Brave into?
Timid.
Good. The king hurriedly. Brave noun form, Amma.
Bravery.
The king hurriedly called his ministers together and asked their advice, ma. Advice, ADVIC, advice, noun form, ma. ADVIC, advice?
Verb.
Advice, advised. Here we will see, ma. So it's a
Noun.
noun. It's a noun form. One of the ministers remembered the story of the brave potter. Your Majesty, the minister said, I know someone who can lead our army. No, you know. No, noun form?
Known.
Noun form, no, noun form.
No.
I lacked this knowledge, Amma. Which knowledge? Knowledge of these boys fighting, knowledge of this Surya's galloping. I lacked that knowledge. So, no, noun form?
Knowledge.
Lead, led. The king immediately sent a messenger to the potter's house. Immediately, ma, here. This word is linking the story. Linking the first line with this line, ma. So immediately is a linker. This adverbs act as a linkers, ma. When also is a linker. When the potter realized that he had been made general of the army, he became frightened. The king had ordered him to go to the palace the next day. The next day, ma, it's also linker. It connects one sentence with another sentence. So connector or a linker. How could he, a poor ignorant potter? See here, ignorant potter. He lacked the knowledge of the war. He lacked the knowledge of war skills. So ignorant potter, ma. Poor ignorant potter became the general of the army. He had never carried a sword, nor had he ever ridden a horse. Ride, rode, ridden.
Ride, road, ridden.
Oh. What's this oh?
Intersection.
Oh, hopeless. You are biting your fingers. I am doing my duty, you are doing your duty. Wow, hopeless. Yes, that's the intersection. The next, oh, I shall die because of that stupid donkey. Groaned the potter to his wife. Groaned. Follow me, groan. Groan. Just a minute back, this Ranganayakalu groaned, no? When he hit his leg against the stone, he groaned. Abba, oh, he said. I said, Abba. He said, oh, that's the interjection. Groaned the potter to his wife. He has only brought us trouble. Bring brought. The next day, here, Lingarama. Next, this word links this para with this parama. The next day, he went with his wife to the capital. The king was pleased remains felt happy, amma. Pleased to see him and ordered the potter to lead the army into battle the next day. The enemy were not far from the gates of the city. Enemy into friend. Good. A splendid house had been prepared for the potter and his wife. The horse which would carry him into the battle was ready in the stable. Which linkarama? Stable means that's the place of
Horse.
Yes, we keep horses, donkeys there, amma. That's the place of these animals, amma, stable. That night, that also is a linko. That night the potter could not sleep. He was nervous. Nervous, not brave, ma. So nervous into?
Brave.
He was nervous and worried because he did not know how to ride a horse. If I fall off, everybody will laugh at me. Fall, fell, fallen.
Fallen.
We will get up very early tomorrow and practice riding the horse. Practice. At dawn, the potter woke up. Woke up his wife and they went to the stable. They saw the beautiful brown horse ready for its new master. Master into?
Servant.
Good. Master into? Servant. Here, master into, but generally in the story, master into servant. Oh, what's that?
Intersection.
How tall he is, said the potter. I shall now be able to climb onto his back. Put this bench beside him, said his wife, and use it as a step. Even with the help of the bench, the potter had much difficulty. Difficult adjective, amma. Noun form?
Difficulty.
Krishna Lakshmikant, no textbook. Why? Climbing onto the horse's back. When he saw finally seated, he found that the saddle was very slippery. Please tie my feet to the stirrups, dear wife, said the potter. Otherwise, I shall certainly fall off. His wife found some rope, found. Bound her husband's feet, bound. Tied it to the stirrups. She then passed the rope underneath the horse and tied the two stirrups together. She also passed a length of rope around the potter's waist. Waist means this mark. This area is called waist. This is the waist. Around the potter's waist and tied him to the saddle. Now please tie my hands to his neck, said the potter. Meanwhile is the linker mark. Meanwhile, this word is connecting this sentence with this sentence. Stop gap words, mark. These words stop the gap. They continue the story, mark. To continue the story, we use such words. Wherefore we use such words, mark? To continue the story. To stop the gap in between. We use such words. To link one sentence with another sentence, mark. To stop the gap. So these are stop gap words, mark. So we call them linkers. Meanwhile, the big brown horse was impatiently pawing his horse on the ground. Patient into?
Impatient.
Impatient. Patient into? Impatient. On the ground. When the potter's wife tried to pass another rope around its neck, the horse suddenly jumped free. It galloped out of the stable with the potter hanging like a sack of rice on its back. Yes. Now look, ma. Surya sneezed. Over. For me it's over. Okay, good. Surya is good. We already sorted it. Oh, Surya. I got a break. Yes, ma. Some years passed. Appa, some years passed. Yes. To stop this gap, I said, Appa. To continue my story, I said, Appa. That's also a stop gap thing, no? Yes. Some years. Look at me, all of you. Some years passed. Then our potter's country's neighbor. Potter's country's neighbor. What is neighbor do, ma? Neighbor was stronger. He was about to attack a potter's country. Hello, Malli. This story, ma, hear me. This country's neighbor is about to attack a potter's country. Okay? About to attack potter's country. Then a potter's country is a king. His country is a king. Gathered army. But neighbor is stronger than this king. So this king needs, whose king? Potter's king. This king needs some hero to lead his army. So he called a meeting of ministers. He called a meeting of ministers. Girls, what did the king call? He called a meeting of ministers. He said, our neighbor is stronger than us, ready to attack us. What do we need? Who do we need? We need some hero to save us. Where can we find such a hero? Then one minister recommended our potter. One minister recommended our potter for this work. We proposed our potter for this war. Immediately king sent for the potter. Send. Potter got afraid. Got frightened. More afraid means frightened. And the king made him the general of the army. The general of the army general, amma. The king made him the army general. You are there talking like the army general, amma. Look here. So king made the part of army general, amma. The general of the army. He got frightened. And moreover, the king ordered the part move your house to the palace. Arvind, move your house to the palace. Don't live there, don't stay there. Come to the palace. Live here. We need your services. Water moved his house. Moved means in Telugu? Shifted. Water shifted his house. Came to the palace. Where the king prepared a splendid building for the potter. A great building for the palace. King prepared a great palace for the potter to stay there. Okay? And he made the army general. He made him the army general. But one thing, amma, one humorous thing is, Potter was made the general of the army, ma. Means, for what? For fighting. To drive the enemy away. To drive the enemy away. But the humorous thing is, till then Potter never held a sword. Never held a sword. Never rode a horse. Till that day, he never held a sword. Sword means?
Katti.
He never held a sword and never rode a horse. But he was made the general of the army. That's the humor here. That's the humor. Our Potter is ignorant. Our Potter is ignorant of war skills, amma. Our Potter is ignorant of war skills, but he was made the hero here. He was made the general of the army. That is the humor. That is the humor. So, oh, this stupid donkey, not even a man, this donkey. This stupid donkey caused me a trouble. This stupid donkey caused me a trouble. He scolded the donkey. Then he slept. Then he slept. You are reading it. He slept. To practice riding, amma. At least you should know how to ride a horse. So to practice horse riding. Next day he woke his wife up earlier. Woke his wife earlier. Woke up means?
Leopard.
He woke his wife earlier up, ma. What for? To practice horse riding. Yes, he woke up. He woke his wife up. And they went into the stable. There the horse was ready. What was ready? The horse was ready. But this horse was not his height. This horse was not his height. So his wife put a bench there, amma. Put a bench there to climb onto the horse. To climb onto the horse. Look here, amma. To climb onto the horse. And saddle, amma. This is the saddle. This is the saddle. It is slippery. It is slippery. So what did his wife do, ma? He took some rope and he tied his legs, ma. He tied his legs to this rings, ma. He tied his legs to this rings. And from underneath the horse passed the rope. Again he tied his legs to the rings, ma. That means stirrups. And he tied his vest, ma. He tied his vest to the saddle for safety. So he tied his legs to the rings and passed the rope underneath, ma. And this side also he tied. He tied the two stirrups together, ma. Two stirrups together. Here tied and together tied, and here also legs tied. And vest to the saddle tied. Vest to the saddle tied. And his wife was about to tie his hands, Amma. About to tie his hands to the neck for safety. Meanwhile, horse got impatient, lose its patience, started galloping, Amma. Started galloping. And there, once imagine, our partner was on the horse back like a rice bag. Like a rice bag. Our partner on the horseback was like a rice bag, clung to the horse. Yes, this is Amma. Yes, sir. Oh. What's that, Little, what's there, Amma? This man is made. What is he made of? He was made.
Army general.
Army general. He was made the army general. First of all, he was ignorant of horses, but he was made the army general. What's there, Amma? What lies there?
Humor.
What lies there? Humor. Is there humor, Ma? Yes, there is humor. Yes, that's right. That's what we have to learn, Amma. So this chapter is, what is this chapter called?